everyone, today I'm gonna do the Royal Court book tag. So I was tagged in this months ago by Vanessa from Paper Fairy, and I'm gonna leave a link to her video and the original questions in the description down below, as always. And yeah, I haven't done a tag in a little while and I was kind of feeling in the mood for one, so let's just get into the questions. The first question is, every court needs a kingdom. What is a fictional world that you would rule over? I had a hard time coming up with an answer for this question because while I do think I can be a good kind of leader, I don't really think I would have a good position just ruling over a kingdom as like a ruler, as a queen. I don't really think that's the position. I'd be a little bit like closer to the people, to my people. So I just thought I'd love to rule the Shire because like the people are really chill. You know, I feel like I didn't really have to be like a queen. I'd just be like a people person and like kind of solving all of the family fights that all of the hobbits have. I mean, yeah, that's really basic and boring, but honestly, that's the position that I see myself in. I would never in a million years see myself ruling over some huge kind of kingdom. The second question is, life at the top can be lonely. Pick your partner in crime. Now, for this question, the very first thought that I have when I just kind of was randomly going through these was Delilah Bard. I would love for Delilah Bard to be my partner in crime and my partner, but I don't think she'd be very fit to rule the Shire. So I guess, you know, Delilah Bard would be my like perfect answer for something where I would really like need a knight at my side. Oh, we could rule the sea. I'm taking everything back. Delilah Bard and me would rule the sea. My kingdom and Delilah Bard's kingdom, queendom, is the fucking sea. That's it. I'm taking it all back. Who wants the Shire? I don't give a shit about the Shire. Delilah Bard and me would be the perfect pirate queens. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't think of that before. So yeah, easy answer. Delilah Bard will be my partner in crime. I don't care about the Shire anymore. I rule the sea with Delilah Bard, so. The third question is, someone needs to keep your legacy going. Pick a character that would rule after you. Let's stay in the Sea Kingdom, and I guess the answer is kind of obvious, but you know, I really like to go with the answers that first come to my mind. And in that case, it would really be Alosa from Daughter of the Pirate King. I mean, obviously she's already destined to be, you know, the Pirate Queen, and she's also the daughter of the Siren Queen, so like she's the perfect mix. She has like the pirate's life in her, but she's also a siren, so honestly she is perfect to rule over the sea. The fourth question is, being a ruler has many dangers. Choose a character you trust to have your back. And for this one I'm going with Katza from Graceling. I mean, Katza is strong and loyal. I mean, so loyal, like worryingly loyal. But I know that if I had Katza by my side, she'd be always there to have my back. And honestly, I really think there's no better person to like kind of be your royal guard. The fifth question is, it's nice to have someone to blame when things go wrong. Pick a character that usually has some great advice. Okay, for this one, I think I have a little bit of an unconventional answer, but if you really think about it, this character really had a lot of great advice and really brought the characters far in his position. And that's Haymitch from the Hunger Games trilogy. As I said, a little bit of a controversial answer. I think not a lot of people would really trust Haymitch for advice. But as I said, if I really think about it, I think everything that he kind of taught and told Katniss and Peter would always turn out to be the right thing and a good thing. I just really like Haymitch, you know? And I didn't want to go with some of the more obvious answers that I feel like are immediately there, like every wise character in every fantasy series. So I feel like Haymitch is a little bit of a different and interesting answer. The sixth question is, you have to pick an example. Pick a character that would destroy your enemies. I'm kind of like, every question that comes up, I'm like, Delilah Bard. So she's definitely the perfect partner in crime I choose because she also is perfect for every other question. But for this one in particular, just to add someone to my court squad, I would go with Emelina from Ruined by Amy Tintera. I mean, the thing is, you want someone who is like ruthless and would definitely kill someone, but at the same time, you still want someone that you can really trust. You still want someone who is not taking things too far, which Delilah Bard would definitely do. So I feel like she's a good answer because I definitely see her in a position where she wouldn't have an issue to kill someone when it's the right person, but then she wouldn't really take advantage of this power that she has. The 7th question is, when brutal force doesn't work, magic is the answer. Pick a character with useful powers. Honestly, I love my squad because like Alosa has useful powers, Katza has useful powers. Like, I love that this group is kind of versatile and, you know, people could take different positions. But as a kind of specific answer and to add someone to my squad, I definitely want someone from the Shadowhunter world with me as well. And I think I'm just gonna go with Clary. Now, I wasn't the biggest fan of Clary in the Mortal Instruments. I definitely think she can be annoying in that original series, but obviously she's a little bit older. She has definitely grown and developed a lot as a character in the Dark Artifices. And yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, she can create runes and that wouldn't really do much for me or all of my other characters because we're not Shadowhunters. But then again, who knows? Maybe we are Shadowhunters. Maybe we're Shadowhunters who rule the sea. I don't know. All I know is that first of all, she has useful powers because she is a shadow hunter, but then the extra power of her being able to create runes, I think would definitely be an overall useful skill that she has, even if she can't draw runes on any of us. The 8th question is, you need someone to make favorable trade deals or perhaps even prevent a war. Pick a character who's great at manipulating others. First fucking person I think of is Haymitch, which honestly I'd almost love to put him into both positions. You know, think about how he was able to get sponsors in the games. He'd be perfect for that. But I'm sure there's someone else. Let me think. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so happy to have another Graceling Realm character in my squad. I choose Fire. She has, you know, the ability to control minds. So obviously she'd be perfect at manipulating others. She also in general just has a very great ability, like political ability. I'd really trust her with preventing a war, and she's just another amazing badass lady that I would love to have at my side. The 9th question is, sometimes war is inevitable. Pick a strategic character to defend your kingdom and lead your army. With this one, I'm just gonna go with Aragorn from The Lord of the Rings. He is a character, another one that I would absolutely trust, that I know would be absolutely loyal, but he also just really has this certain aura around him, and I think he is another people person. He has the people's best interest at mind, but he is also just a great leader, and I think he would be perfect to lead an army and to really motivate people to fight for this kingdom, for my kingdom. So yeah, I also really would love for him to be in my squad. I think he's another great addition to it. The 10th question is, all life must flourish in your kingdom. Pick an animal companion. Okay, I kind of want to have Yelena and her horse. Her horse doesn't have special abilities, but together with Yelena's abilities, that would really be perfect and would be the perfect animal companion. So either I get her powers or she'd also become part of my squad. But yeah, it's like the first thing I kind of thought about. I'm sure there's like really powerful animals in some of these books, you know, but I kind of rather want to go for something simple. I love horses and I would love someone to like be close to ride, but then also at the same time, this horse has a good feeling for people. And I really like that. The 11th question is, life as a ruler can get stressful. Pick a character that would make you laugh. I want to go with Susanna from the Daughter of the Smoke and Bone trilogy. The book is up there. but I'm too lazy to get it. She's funny. She's another amazing badass character that would generally be very helpful in my squad, but that would also definitely always be ready to make me laugh. So yeah, definitely would love to add her to my squad and for her to make funny jokes all the time. And she always has something sassy to say, so that's perfect. And the final question is, there will always be someone after the throne. Pick a villain that would be a worthy opponent. I really hate this question because so many villains, while they are really amazing and genius and written in a way that is incredibly interesting, I would not want them as my opponent. Like, I would not want King Lek as my opponent, even though I think he is a fantastic villain. I would not want to go against him. I would flee my fucking position right away if he was my opponent. So I'm having a little bit of a hard time thinking about who I would want as a worthy opponent, who, you know, would be worthy, who would stand a chance, even if, you know, a low chance against my squad, but then who also, in case they would ever actually end up getting the throne, I would feel like, I just got it. I just explained it to myself. I think I'd go with Ina from Ink Mistress because I know that at the core of her heart, she is still a good person and she would still want the very best for the kingdom. The only reason she would become an opponent to me and be the villain of my story is because she would not be happy with the way I would rule this kingdom. And that's why she would start trying to take the throne from me. And that's the kind of villain that I want for my personal story. I would want a villain who definitely still has a really pure and good heart. Most villains are the heroes of their own stories. That's what makes a good villain. But most of the time they will not be good people. With Ina, I genuinely believe that she is a good person as well, even with all the horrible things she has done, or even with all of the wrong things she has done. She's been wronged in her life as well, and that's where a lot of her negative feelings kind of come from. So I think if there's one person that I feel like would be a worthy opponent, it would be her. Yeah, I really like that answer. I'm glad I came up with this. And yeah, that's my Royal Court book tag. This was so much fun. Like, I liked the questions beforehand, but now actually sitting down and coming up with my court squad, I'm really happy and I really love this tag. I feel like it has a little bit of different questions in there as well. Just found this to be a really fun tag to do and would love to see other people do this as well. So yeah, I make new videos every Wednesday and Sunday with occasional reviews on Friday. So click subscribe to never miss anything and hit the little bell so you get notified as well. And thank you so much for watching. I guess I'll see you soon. Bye!